Southern states have secured the top 5 spots in the annual rankings on the delivery of justice, with Karnataka leading. However, judicial vacancies remain a pressing concern across the country, with 1 in 3 High Court positions vacant. As per the India Justice Report, Ashmit is standing by with the key highlights. Ashmit, take us through what the report says on the state of our judicial system.
Well, in terms of seeking access to justice, you may just have the best shot in any one of the 5 southern states. That's the big takeaway of the India Justice Report. The states of Karnataka, Andhra, Telangana, Tamil Nadu and Kerala have ranked at the top 5 when it comes to access to delivery to justice. That's the big takeaway from the India Justice Report. At the bottom end, however, there are states like Uttarakhand, Uttar Pradesh and West Bengal. These are the worst performers from the 18 large to middle states, which have a population of more than 1 crore. Again, just for context, India Justice Report, in fact, it was an initiative by the Tata Trust. It's supported by various organizations such as Vidhi, such as Daksh, such as the Commonwealth Human Rights Initiative, such as Common Cause. These are the platforms that are supporting it in terms of doing a detailed analysis across 4 parameters for justice delivery. That's essentially the judiciary, the police, prisons, as well as legal aid. These are the 4 parameters on which a number of these states are ranked. Now, as a part of this study, a number of interesting findings have emerged. First, with respect to representation of women, the total police personnel that we have in the country, that's north of 20.3 lakh. However, women officers in senior positions, that's above the rank of SP or DGP, is less than 1,000. This appalling finding was thrown up by this 2025, the 4th edition of the India Justice Report. The second key takeaway is with respect to vacancies. The situation is appalling. 33% vacancies across various high courts, 21% vacancies across various district courts. The figures for police personnel is not much better either. At the police officer level, the vacancy is at 28%, while at the constable level, that figure stands at 21%. Another interesting finding that emerged, and this is the third interesting finding, is with respect to the condition of prisons. One startling number that was thrown up is that 172 prisons are operating across the country at an occupancy rate of over 200%. In fact, at one point, the authors were quick to point out that it's numbers like these, it's conditions like these which are cited by the likes of Mehul Choksi and Nirav Modi in seeking relief from foreign courts to avoid extradition to India, citing the poor jail conditions. So clearly, important findings being emerged. One key recommendation being increasing the legal aid to allow for resolution of a number of these under-trial cases pending in the cause across the country.
Ashmit, many thanks for joining us. And with that, it's time for us to wrap up this edition of India Business Hour. Thanks very much for watching. Do stay tuned. The news will continue right here on CNBC-TV18. We're back in a moment.